Good morning, this is Jack from Charting Markets Crypto, and this is a pre-market webinar for the morning of Tuesday, the 18th of March. My disclaimer, it is for educational purposes only. I'm here to share my technical analysis with you. I hope you can take some of what I'm doing and learn from it, transfer it to your own charts. I'm not here to issue trading signals. Right, Bitcoin. We've got a nice looking IHS. It is broken up here with the target in the 92,000 area, and that we are forming what looks like a bull flag. The obvious... Obviously, there's a strong correlation between equities and crypto. I'm expecting the rally to go further up on equities, and I think there's a pretty good chance this double bottom this IHS is going to play out. But at the moment, we're still waiting. Yesterday was a day of just basically going sideways, but this looks like a bull flag, and the chances are that's exactly what it is. In terms of resistance, where Bitcoin is struggling at the moment is to get back over the daily middle band. It's been struggling there for about 3 or 4 days. It needs to break over that. I'm currently at 85.030 to go higher. And actually, the same is pretty much true of Solana. Solana, again, it's pulled back further from the daily middle band on this little pullback here. I'll look more about that on the hourly chart, but that is clear resistance, and that is now at 136.70. We haven't had, this was basically a break over it here to 179, which was basically entirely rejected the next day. I've often said that, when you see a break over, generally speaking, if it's going to fail, then it'll be the next day and there will be more consequences to the downside, and that's exactly what we saw. We haven't seen a break above this time, but obviously it needs to get back above that if we are going to see significant upside, and that is at 136.70 at the moment. Looking at Solana, on the bigger picture, we have an IHS here too that is also broken up, and this also looks like a bear flag, but we're much closer to getting below the right shoulder low. I'm a bit concerned about that because that would set up the obvious next target as a retest of this high here at 112.19. We'll see how that goes, but until that breaks, I'm still quite liking the IHS target, which is up here in the 151 area, but we would need to get over this high here at 136.70, because that basically is where the declining resistance is from the high at the moment. We will see whether it can manage that. Looking at Ethereum, we've got a possible RSI 14 buy signal brewing here, weakish, but not bad. We've got a decent looking pattern setup. Some of the pattern setups here really aren't bad. This is a nice one. Beautiful support trend line here. It's pretty good, but we still need to break up. We haven't got, we've got a slight break over short-term declining resistance here, which is good. Do we have a reversal pattern here? No. This is what has me wondering whether Ethereum and Solana may need to see a retest of the lows, and possibly Bitcoin as well. There's no IHS here and no prospect of getting one. No double bottom, really. So I am wondering whether it's going to need a low retest to deliver that. And so far, while equities have been rallying, we've not seen a lot of rally on crypto. So that will need to change. But the key targets I'm looking at are the daily middle band on Solana and the daily middle band on Bitcoin. Those need to be broken and converted. While we were doing that, we would obviously need to break and convert this line. Here, the trend line from the declining resistance trend line from the high, and on Solana, that's actually not a bad looking wedge resistance. Need to break that to basically set up the case for a larger rally, in which case I would be wondering about a move up to 179.45. We've got a possible larger double bottom there, but I wouldn't be expecting that to play out at this stage. But it would be nice to see it move up there and see a decent rally. We'll see whether we get it. All right, great. In that case, let's have a quick look at questions, of which we have none. In that case, I think it's a wrap. My pleasure as always, mate. And I'll catch everyone tomorrow.